Hey Capricorn, it's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I just want to start off this month by just letting you guys know how grateful I am for all of you that are watching my videos and that are liking them and subscribing to my channel, and also those of you that are requesting the personal readings and any of the donations that are coming through. It really it adds to my world. So thank you so much, and yeah, let's get this underway. So Capricorn, September 2019. Whoa, that card just flew out right there. Ooh, somebody's getting married. Okay, so we've got three cards that comes out, and the focus is love. And so after we've done the initial cards, we then have okay. So yeah, after the initial cards, these cards will then do a little bit more in-depth investigations through some clarifiers to get to the crux of what this story or what the cards are trying to tell you. Okay, so the Hierophant is the first card that's come out, and the Hierophant signifies traditional, orthodox, religious or societal influences. And I said somebody's getting married because as this card relates to love, this can often be matrimony, the traditional religious societal union of two people. So as that relates, you will know. But yeah, this is sort of just saying that there may be some sort of ceremony or official, you guys might make yourselves official, or you may be like coming into the dating scene and you've decided that you're ready to find somebody to get serious with, and that you've decided you're getting more serious with love. Now it's interesting here because we have two kings that have come out, and they've come out in different one's reversed and one's upright. Now this sort of suggests to me that there may well be a decision to make. There may be two candidates, two people that you like, or this may be you and somebody else. So there is the King of Swords, who is in the reverse, and the King of Swords is all about honesty and integrity and standing in his power. However, in the reverse, this can be somebody who is kind of not really standing in their power, is a bit insecure, maybe slightly underhanded, and may sort of say, they may express themselves a bit viciously, so their words may have a bit of vitriol, and then this other character, well, this is almost like a polar opposite. So this is somebody who's very measured, very centered, very generous, can be a little controlling, however not anything to really worry about. It's just because this character is used to being in charge, and abundance, there's this abundance around this person, and they're very secure. So there's like an insecure person kind of lining up next to a very secure person. So whether this is you and your partner, or this is you and somebody you like, or this is somebody who likes you and you'll know where you're at with things. I know Capricornians can be quite good with finance and money, but it depends where they're at in their own development and stuff, because we all have the journey to figure out how to drive ourselves. So along the way you can find yourself in a space of insecurity at times. So I'm interested to see what the clarification cards say, because now at the end of this little saga, the September saga for the Capricorns, this is the end. So it starts out with a very traditional kind of orthodox, seemingly above board thing, but by the end of it, there's like a decision made that this is the end. Or look, if it is a marriage, that kind of creates its own end, because it's like the end of deciding. It's like a commitment, so therefore it's like, okay, this is the end of guessing, we're doing this, you know. But generally the 10 of Swords kind of also has with it like a bit of a thing where you're over a situation and all the truth has come to the surface. You know, so you're able to make your decision based on all the information. So let's have a look at what the clarifiers say to us. Clarification for the Hierophant. You two wanted to come out. So these two, we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse and we've got the King of Cups in reverse. So we've now got a couple of kings. We've got 3 kings, 2 of them are in reverse. The King of Swords, let's get clarification for the King of Swords. Alright, so the King of Pentacles. Alright, that definitely popped out. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, so we've got a little bit more of a story now. Okay, so with the Hierophant, the 2 cards that came out as clarifiers is the King of Cups and the 5 of Swords. I'm going to talk about the 5 of Swords first. The 5 of Swords is about gossip and harsh words and can be about conflict and backstabbing. So as a clarification for the Hierophant, you know, perhaps it's because of this kind of, you know, backstabbing, conflict, nonsense that you've kind of decided, all right, look, let's just bite the bullet, make this official. Let's get this, you know, let's get this in writing, you know, sort of thing. So the other clarifier for the Hierophant is the King of Cups in reverse. Now, the King of Cups is emotional stability, caring and protective and kind. However, in reverse, it's sort of saying emotional instability. So this is almost suggesting to me that you have decided to make things official to kind of put to rest someone else's insecurities. Or your own, maybe, or a combined effort of insecurities. But you know, it's these are the reasons behind why you've decided to make something official, or to, you know, seal the deal with marriage or whatever. It's like you've sort of been worn down. You're sick of the conflict and you're sick of the emotional turbulence. So you're like, all right, if we just do this, it'll sort it all out. It'll make it so that there's no more questions. So that's a nice idea. But as we see this unfold, we can see that this insecure king, which is upside down and, you know, maybe speaks harshly and sort of is a bit imbalanced, ends up having a triumph of sorts. So the 6 of Wands is about triumph after a battle, and in reverse even, it still is triumph, but it's triumph in a way that, you know, was maybe slower in coming, or maybe wasn't exactly how you thought, but this king becomes triumphant. So the insecure king is satiated by the officializing of this union, you know. So the King of Pentacles, who's secure and abundant and all happening, the clarifier of this is the 4 of Swords, which is curious because it's it talks about time out and reflections and pondering and inaction. So it's almost like you're kind of worn down or this king was worn down from some of this insecurity and battling and stuff. You were worn down, and just for the sake of the peace of your realm, you kind of just like went, okay, you know, okay, let's do this. All right. And then the clarifiers for the Ten of Swords of like, okay, we're done, or this is done, or is the Ten of Wands and the Moon. So the Ten of Wands, we've got double 10 here, so this is the end of a cycle. This is definitely the end of a physical cycle, and it's the end of a verbal or logistical cycle. So this is about a burden being laid down. You're about to be relieved. You can see the end in sight. So, yeah. However, there is the moon here. And the moon alludes to there being an element of hidden agendas and things that you're not considering, or that you know you don't have the information to consider. So, yeah, there's a shadow side here. So although you're coming very much to the end of a cycle, and that's emphasized twice here, there will still be like a shadow left from this. There'll be like a shadow of doubt left in your mind. So yeah, look, I don't know, it's a very interesting story, that one, so you'll have to like maybe leave some comments as to what, if anyone's relating to that, how that's actually playing out in the world, because yeah, that's really curious. I'm curious to see how that plays out, because we've got a few characters involved there and it's pretty serious. It's yeah, bit of a story there. Alright, Capricornians, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely September, and remember that, you know, this too shall pass, so even if it gets tricky, you'll come out the other end. It says in this, you know, that you'll see the end to this. The end is near. And yeah, nothing lasts forever. But anyway, alrighty, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like your own personal reading, please use the email address below. And yeah, happy September.